this first one we're gonna start with is somebody who's actually been on the pod before, somebody that we love, somebody who's like a hybrid, like he's from out here, but he's spending a lot of time in another city, and we are talking about my man Chavo. That's Boston royalty right there, man. Chavo dropped Shonda's Son. Shonda's Son is actually a long project. This is about 20 tracks long, 45 minutes. What you think, good sis?
I'm not gonna hold you. I liked it.
Yeah.
Lots of references to fellatio. I did notice that.
I mean, fellatio is one of the best parts of life.
Honestly. A lot of that. At first, I did think that the transitions were a little bit muddy, but I noticed that was a trend. That's something that he did with almost every song, if not every song.
Yeah.
He did like this little, like preview of the next track that was coming.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, at first, I was just like, that's not something that I'm used to, but that goes with, creative decisions and things like that. Big Homie and All Inclusive sound like two renditions of the same beat, kind of.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it didn't bother me, but I just noticed that I'm like, I don't know if that was intentional or if he just, liked both of them and was like, whatever. Party Pack featuring Cody Shane sounded like Coy to me a little bit as far as like the cadence and the style of the song.
I'm not gonna hold you. When I first heard it, I thought it was Coy.
Yeah, but it wasn't her. No. I did like the song nonetheless. And Did You Order These is my favorite.
Which one?
Did You Order These?
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
my favorite song
Did You Order These?
Yeah, I don't know. I just love the way it sounds. I like that. It was real jiggy. I liked it a lot. But as far as like cohesiveness and authenticity, he did what he needed to do with that. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, man. Shout out my man Chavo, man. Boston royalty, man. I like this a lot too.
Yeah.
And I don't usually like this type of sound.
Yeah, me either.
This jiggy, I don't ever like comparing niggas to like, other sounds and shit, but like there's a lane for this, right? And it's the guys who like fashion.
Yeah.
But, they also wear their pistol as a fashion piece, right? It's like, should I wear this Glock with these Amiris, right? You know what I mean? Or should I wear this Audemars with this Sig? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some classy type gangster shit that's going on here.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it because if you know Chavo, you spent any amount of time with him, you would realize that that's just really his vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I heard a lot of good production on here.
Yeah.
Shout out my man Chasey, he was on here. And I'm sure there was a lot of other guys that I knew on here too, but Chasey was one of the sounds that I heard.
Yeah.
Shout out my man Chasey Peralta. I liked Dennis Quaid from the jump. Boom.
Yeah.
At the end of the day gotta end.
At the end of the day, the day gotta end. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it, I ain't gonna say it again. At the end of the day gotta end, right?
No, yeah, I did like that.
I was like, immediately he grabbed your attention with that shit. You're like, all right, well, this is the type of time he's on. He's talking right now, right?
Yeah.
And Backshot Gang was my shit, right?
Of course. Of course.
Did You Order These? I fucking loved it. I liked All Inclusive a lot too.
Yeah.
The Bad Baby record was funny as shit. Shout out my man Really J. Wan. He was on there.
Really J. Wan was on there.
Really J. Wan was on there. I like that how he dedicated this to his mom, man. You know what I mean? Shonda's boy.
Yeah.
What you gonna say about that?
The reason why I said that is I had that reaction is because it's just the content.
The content, right.
It's like,
you see, but here's the thing. If you, I don't know. I think guys' relationship with their moms is very different from like fathers and their daughters, right? because even though fathers and daughters are typically that strong bond,
Yeah.
and sons and mothers are usually that strong bond, the content of which you speak with your mom is very different.
Yeah.
Facts.
My mom would be like, yo, how many of these little bitches are sucking your dick?
Yeah.
Like when I was young and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like type shit.
Yeah.
Like she'd be like, yo, sometimes you just gotta show the bitch, you know what I mean, what you working with. Like, you know what I mean? And my mom's was saying this, right?
Yeah.
So I think,
yeah,
nigga,
that's
fuck
Shonda's
it.
boy.
That's
yeah.
Shonda's boy, nigga. Shonda was probably telling him, like, yo, Chavo, look, listen, nigga.
Yeah.
These bitches ain't shit. Make sure you getting more out of that than what she getting out of it. You understand what I'm saying? So, hey, and here we are.
Yeah, and I think that Shonda's poem definitely was like the
antithesis of that idea, right? Your mothers are gonna protect their sons like no other.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like
That's
my
true.
mom, that lady. What? You understand? There's a lot of shit that my mom should have never let fly, but just off the strength of I'm her baby boy.
They're putting up with it.
Bro.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's my son.
You know what I mean? So I love this, man. So and I honestly, man, like, you know, you can say all these other Chavo projects and all of this shit. I like this way better than any other Chavo project.
Yeah, I did go back and listen to some, and it says I like this a lot.
And you know, he ain't doing a lot of work with Pierre Bourne no more and shit like that. But he didn't skip a beat.
Yeah.
He got a lot of different producers that he's working with. His sound is still very authentically him. I liked it a lot, man. Like from start to finish. Like I literally get in the car and I play this. Like my daughter even said it yesterday. She's like, "Daddy, you've been listening to this for like a few weeks now." And I'm like, "Yeah." She was like, "Can you play something else? You want to hear Bruno Mars?" Like, we ain't listening to Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars ain't from Boston. What you talking about, right? She's like, all right,
we don't
whatever,
talk about
right?
Bruno.
Right. We don't talk about Bruno, right? And Lady Gaga. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? But anyway, you got anything else you want to say about this?
Nah, that was good.
All right, man. So my man Chavo with Shonda's Boy. Out of 5, we gave this a solid 4.2. Shout out my man Chavo, man. Keep doing your thing. Only thing I was disappointed about was I didn't hear Koi on here, but that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though you had a Koi sound alike, it wasn't Koi. All right. Thanksgiving's going to be weird as shit, right? All right. But anyway.
Leave me alone.